beautiful people, and welcome back to the channel Having Future with me, Lord. Today, the topic will be beautiful state. I think I wanted to, actually the scheduled topic for today was different, but because something recently happened to me, I wanted to share that with you and the importance of you being in a beautiful state. And basically, yeah, I just wanted to tell you that story. So that's why this week we're talking about beautiful state and the importance of it. So a few weeks ago, I got an opportunity to be part of that dance group for the Notting Hill Carnival and train with literally the best Afrobeats and Afro House teacher of all time. I got the opportunity to be trained by the best, and literally the best and the most known choreographer for Afrobeats and Afro House. This is one of my favorite styles because I'm a dancer also. So this is something that I'm really passionate about as well. So what happened? It's a really big deal. Like we're gonna get the opportunity to be dancing. One of the first trucks on the Notting Hill Carnival will be performing on a stage in a theater, which I did not know. I did not know until last week, and it's literally, the performance is coming up this Friday. By the time that video is releasing, I will be performing on stage. That's why I wanted to share with you how much beautiful state is important, and also the decision, your decision to stay in a beautiful state, no matter what. So I have a routines every morning. I have routines where I wake up 5 o'clock or 5 or 6, depending on the day. I wake up early. I do my priming. I do my journaling. I do my jumping, the yoga, and all of that, like cold shower, then walk, and basically everything that it might brings you up. Like you wake up in the morning, you do all these things. It's just, at least for me, it brings me that unstoppable force that I have. Like I'm just awakening it. I'm awakening that force, and also it gives you a sense of achievement of the things that you've set for yourself that you will be doing, then you actually doing them. So it's something that brings out, builds up our confidence as well, mine too. So then your day is just la 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 la, like, you know, bird chirping, the sky is blue, the sun is shining. Although here in UK that's not very often. This is how I feel when I'm doing all that. So when I first heard about this performance in the theater, which was last week, I was so stressed, guys. I'm telling you, like my little voices inside of my head just woke up and said, who are you that you're going to be dancing on a big stage in London? Like, you are this little girl in Bulgaria, from Bulgaria. You're this little girl from Bulgaria, and now what was that? What was this? You're not good enough to be on that stage. You did not have enough time to practice. You're finding out now that you're gonna be doing this on stage, and you're not ready. You're not ready. So I just found myself going into that self-doubt and talk that I don't want to be going into too much details, because we all have those thoughts and we know them. So it's something that actually brought my mood down, and it kind of stops me from wanting to even practice, because I know I don't have time to practice those routines perfectly the way I want to, which is not perfectly, because there's no perfect in this life. Nothing is perfect, but at least up to my standards. So I was so moody, and a whole day I was thinking, oh my God, nothing I can do about it. I don't want to be practicing. I feel like an imposter. I'm not a dancer. All of that. Like, so I remembered what Mr. Tony Robbins, again, this guy has literally saved my life in so many ways, including this, that he is paying attention, or he's sharing that one of the most important things in life is for us to be in a beautiful state. Because if we're in a beautiful state, whatever comes our way, we are going to be reacting or not, or acting in a different way, in completely different way. And I've noticed this, like if I feel good or what I've done throughout the day, and what I've been doing, who I am, and if I'm in a beautiful state, if something comes to annoys me, like I either don't pay attention to them, or just say, oh, thank you so much that you're reminding me of that, or like I'm happy about it. I'm not yelling at you or someone around me that has for no reason just breathing next to me or things like that. So yeah, when we're in a beautiful state, we were like, yeah, it's almost like you are in love. Because when you're in love, what's wrong with the world? Nothing. Everything is perfect. You walk around, birds are chirping, all of that, So I remember him saying, not only that is the most important thing that you can do for you, but also he was sharing that he was giving himself to stay. Let's say something has actually pissed him off, or he's been angry or sad, like me at the moment, like that story, or sad, like the way I was, or overwhelmed with what I actually need to be doing to complete my goals, because this is a goal of mine. Actually, this is something that I really want, is to be performing on stage, like London theater, guys. This is a London theater. Like, this is something that I didn't even dream of. I think, well, maybe I have. Actually, I did. But it's I never imagined it that way. Anyway, so he's giving himself 90 seconds to be angry, 90 seconds to be sad, or 90 seconds to be in a bad mood, or something like that. And after that, he decides, he snaps, and he changed everything. So this is another power of decision, because when we take a decision, it means that we cut off the old behavior, or the old thinking, or whatever that is, but we cut it off and we place a new one. So I said to myself, Laura, I'm giving you 1 day. You have only 1 day to be in that state, because honestly, I cannot be doing 90 seconds from the beginning. Like, how we know? Like, we need to give ourselves little steps by steps, because 90 seconds, it's gonna be fake. Even he said he started with 3 days, not with 90 seconds. So I'm even forward than Tony. I'm doing only 1 day. So I said to myself, I'm giving you only 1 day to be in that mood. And then from tomorrow, yes, it's from tomorrow, because it was that day, you're back. You are back on beautiful state, back on all the routines, back on everything that it matters to you. That's who you are. So guys, I gave myself that day. I mostly stayed in bed, actually. No, I still did my routines, of course, in the morning, and I worked as well, and I even sang, and I've completed my to-do list, let's just say that. But I was in a bad mood. I was in a very bad mood. I was angry, I was sad. I was mostly sad. and disappointed, let's say. But I was moody. And the next day, I was also testing this. It wasn't something that I've done before, like not consciously at least, because we do take decisions on a day-to-day basis. Actually, minute to minute, we do take a decision. Not always we are taking decisions consciously. Like we are most of the time running on autopilot with clogged with old behaviors or with old identities that we set for ourselves long time ago, but we've moved on. And sometimes when we are not in a good state, all those autopilots are just taking over and we do not realize. Then you are like, oh, I blame you because you're breathing too loudly here in that big room. you know so I was also testing that. Next day in the morning, instead of me waking up at 6, I woke up at 5. I woke up an hour early than I used to. I Even with the waking up from the bed, I was already in a greater mood. I was already in a good mood. So that is just showed me the power of our mind and of power of setting up boundaries and setting ourselves not just goals but we're taking an actual decisions and we're making them happen, because our brain, it's designed to actually look for what's wrong. But when we take over, because we can actually control that and our mind, the brain does whatever we tell them to. Because guess what? The brain doesn't know what is reality and what is not reality. We tell them what it is. So I just love it, and I wanted to share that with you because since then I am ready. I am ready. I am ready to kill that stage on Friday, which is gonna be today when you're gonna see that video. And also, I'm gonna have so much fun, guys. Like, honestly, I still hesitate a little bit when I need to practice, but what I do now is like I don't give myself time to, stay and think, oh, I don't want to rehearse. I just like kick my butt and go in front of the mirror, play the music, and start rehearsing, because I know that's what needed, and that's what I want as well. Not only that is needed, but that's what I want. So yes, I'm excited. I'm excited to actually crush this performance. And also, we're gonna have another 2 performances on Sunday and on Monday on Notting Hill Carnival on the London streets, and another stage which is gonna be in front of judges. And this is just wow. We're gonna have costumes and all, like all the feathers and all everything. So I'm excited. I'm excited to experience that fully and show people what I can do. Shaking. So yeah, guys, this is what I wanted to share today with you. It is important to get to your beautiful state. The way you do it, it's up to you. What I'm doing, it's what is important for you to know. One of the techniques is to do a radical change in your body. Like you can either jump on a trampoline or jump for a little while or do like a nice sharp move that brings you like power. You can have a walk, you can go out and listen to a nice music, dance on a really good song, like something that brings you joy. Like beautiful state means that you inside are bursting with joy, with happiness. And this is something that we can bring to ourselves. Trust me, you all know how to experience happiness. You just need to do that for you. Because as human beings, we need to nurture our hearts as much as we nurture anybody else we love. So our hearts, our body, our soul. So yeah, just get up in the morning, play some silly song, dance like nobody's watching, or maybe nobody's watching, or maybe someone is watching and they gonna be joining you and they're gonna laugh at you and you laugh together. Like, that's great. This is what beautiful state means. From that state, you can do anything, you can experience anything, and everything that comes your way, you're gonna just enjoy it. Or even if it's something really big, horrific and scary, you're gonna be like, I know what to do. I know what to do. So yeah, guys. Well, I have to actually close this for today because I need to go practice. I've got another hour of training for that performance of mine. I am excited. I don't think I've said I'm excited. But yeah, please tell me in the comments below, what is your thing that can bring you joy? Something that brings you enormous joy, anything that makes you smile. Just share it with me in the comments. And yeah, if you are actually watching BBC on Sunday and Monday, I might be there with feather costume and dancing like a queen. So yeah, guys, lots of love, live with passion, as the big man says, and with a beautiful state, nurture your heart and your soul towards your dreams and towards your compelling future. I love you and thank you.